Welcome to Pots, Pans, and Pioneers. Today I'm going to do a little channel update while I do my morning walk with my dog, Bailey. Bailey is 14 this year. She's getting to be pretty old. I adopted her when she was 3 years old, and somebody left her on a back patio and moved out of their house. And she was chained. It was awful. She had a lot of recovery, but anyway. So I've had her since 2002 or 3. Anyway, we're going to do our little walk today. I'm going to talk to you about some things we've got coming up or going on. We've actually got trail cam right on the other side of this gate of a coyote that keeps walking up and down this lane. I suspect he's looking for chicken houses. So, anyway, come on, Bailey. She likes to stop and sniff. So this morning, let's see, it's about probably 40 degrees out here. I think it's going to get up to like 55, but the wind's going to kick up. So it's probably going to lower that feel-like temperature. I'm going to come back here behind the shed and show you guys what I'm thinking. Bill and I have decided where we're going to put stuff. And we haven't drawn it out yet, but we'll be doing that really soon. So the garage is over there. My little shop is right here, so I was thinking about putting, that barn is coming down. I'll show you that in a minute. We've been working on removing a lot of the wood. But I'm thinking about putting my greenhouse next to this building right here, and the reason is because there's the water hose. Well, it's covered, but the water, there's a water outlet here, so I want to get as close as I can to water. I think that's important. So I'll put the greenhouse here, and I think I'm going to put 2 raised beds right here and right here, and then I'll be able to grow my raised beds around the greenhouse. So I may have 2 on that side facing the sun that way. I'll see what grows best over here. I had a lot of success with growing them over by the garage. Tomatoes, herbs, everything, no bugs, no worms, no grubs, no anything. I had really good success facing this way. So I want to try, and this is an angel oak, but I have clear skies above. There's nothing, there's no obstructions from, you know, bearing down on the, that's the metal on top of the barn you're hearing. I have nothing that's going to prohibit sun from coming into the greenhouse here. As you can see, the tree does shade some, but as the day goes on, it has less shade here. So right over here, next to this angel oak, is a pretty flat space, and we're going to put the chicken house. I'm probably going to have a chickshaw and a chicken house, but at first I'm probably just going to have a chicken house. And we're trying to salvage all the lumber that we can and the metal we can, or the tin we can, to create these 2 buildings. They're going to look identical, only the top part's going to look different. One is going to be clear and one isn't. Because I think these are going to be 10 by 12, and I think those are perfect sizes for what I want to do. So we're going to put the chicken house, and I don't know if we're going to face, the front of it's going to face that way, or it's going to come back and face this way towards the house. I think we can mount some solar lights, and we'll be able to put a fence around the chicken house, electric fence. And I've been looking at Premier One's fencing to get the solar, and just a regular chicken fence is around $500. I think that's the pricing. And I don't know if there's another company out there, maybe y'all know, if there's another type of electric fence. You could probably create electric fence out of anything, any metal fencing, if you wanted to. But we do have a lot of, predators come through here, and we're going to make sure that they're going to have a real hard time without dying getting in my chicken house. So, and this will be, obviously taken care of by chickens, and this will really refurbish this ground right here. So let me take you, come on Bailey. I'm going to take you over to show you some of the work that we've been doing on the barn. We have a full part 1 and part 2 of the barn teardown video, and we're going to put it on my husband's channel, because that's really not what my channel's about. We're going to take these railroad ties and we're going to make gate posts out of them, because we're going to, more than likely after we settle the property line dispute, we're going to have to put up new gates and new fencing in the areas where they should be, whether we stay here or not, which I suspect will still be here. Okay, so come on Bailey. So we started, I'll take you over here. We started over here. We've taken down an enormous amount of wood. I'll show it to you. We stacked it all inside there, and Bill's gonna have to trim it, but there's a lot of wood up on the inside that's really good, and it's not termite or damaged in any way. So we've gotten quite a bit done. We've taken the metal off of the front, and we've disassembled all of the horse stalls that were here, and so we've got a lot done. We'll probably work on it again this weekend. And he's going to be using some of this wood. I thought about putting the chicken house over there, but it's too far from our house. I probably couldn't monitor it, and it'd be a lot of lugging water because there's no water there. And like I said, if I put the chicken house over there, I'm only walking from that water spout to the chicken house instead of walking from there way over here. So I think that's a really good fit. And some of this tin up here is rusted. So I think we could sand it out and repaint it. I don't know, because I've never ever reused tin like that. But obviously some of it's ripped. Come on, Bailey. We still have a lot to go. My hands are killing me from hammering, using muscles I haven't ever used in a while. So we kind of got a lot of neat little plans, and I've pulled out a lot of weeds out of here. This is real soggy ground for some reason over here. I'm not sure why it's soggy. We'd have to dig down to find out. And come on, Bailey. Come on, let's go over here. So some of that wood there is still good. And what we're doing is just, removing it and stacking it. And then once we just have the frame and the roof, then we'll decide on pulling it down or actually having a crew come and help us take it down. I'm not sure what's going to happen. My husband can't get up there because he has a back injury and from falling in the Army, and he doesn't want to fall again for sure. And we have some trash over by that tree we need to really get rid of. And anyway, I think the chicken house will be good right here, fenced in. And so what we're going to be getting is I'm going to get black wine dots. I have some red laced wine dots and buff Orpingtons. We're going to get a goose, probably 2 guineas, and I'm going to get 3 or 4 ducks. And I think I could make a little path along here, and the ducks could go right into the pond. And then be able to, when they wanted to come back in the yard, they could come back over here to the yard. So I really think this is a really great spot for it. And I'm hoping that works out. We have until April to get this finished because they're coming. The animals are coming. And we'll just do, this is all we're going to have for right now. I know a lot of y'all saw our video where Bill says we're not getting pigs. We've not really talked about not getting pigs or getting pigs. My grandfather always had 2 pigs on his farm, and he rotated them for food. So I would really like to experiment in having them. I don't know if I want to dispatch them, but I would like to have them for, you know, backup food for us in the event, you know, we needed to have food, and I would like to learn how to take care of them. And plans for the pond. Bill and I have talked about, we don't know how deep this is. We don't know if it's spring fed or not. We've been told it's spring fed, but we don't know. It does evaporate very fast in the summer when there's no rain. And this is a watering hole for all the deer that tromp through here. And usually they're going along the back of the fence line, and they come in herds. So I want to do some landscaping out here. I want to put some blooming trees. I've got some rhododendrons I need to plant. I really want to fix this up to where it's something really pretty to look at. Maybe put in a little dock or a duck house. I really would like this place to be landscaped pretty and really show off its beauty. But nothing goes without a lot of work and some time. So anyway, I wanted to kind of give that update. We don't really have an update on the property division we are doing, our discovery, and getting our paperwork together to figure out, you know, what we really can do. We do have an attorney that is adamant that we have a case. We don't know what that's going to entail, and we don't know if we want to put it on video until everything is kind of said and done. So we have a lot of dead trees to remove and a lot of trees that have fallen down. We have a lot of forest cleanup here and pasture cleanup that needs to happen. And Bill, I think, is waiting on getting a tractor to help do all that stuff so he doesn't have, he can work smart and not hard. So anyway, I wanted to just let everybody know what's around the pike. I'm going to be doing some more cooking videos. Bill wants me to make a cherry pie next, so I'll do that and video it. And I've got a bunch of cherries that were frozen that I got from an organic place, and I really need to have those canned into pie filling. And I also will be doing my seed starts. I've got all my soil pods and my seeds kind of ready to go, but I'm kind of waiting till we can go buy some dirt. I need some backup dirt to start my seed, and then I'll video that as well. Once the greenhouse is done, which will be after the chicken arrangement, because obviously they're in more need. I may not get the greenhouse until right before the fall, but I will have the raised beds to grow in this year. And just have a lot going on. So anyway, there's our update on our little homestead here. And I hope you will join us in our little journey and tag along. And for my family members, that's the plan. And we'll see how everything goes. So y'all have a blessed week. Find somebody to bless. And we'll see you on the next video.